What is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new around these parts, hello, my name is Jen. I go by HARLEYJENN because I ride one. I am an Italian from Staten Island living in Florida for the best part of a year now. I'm a married mom of 3 and I live in a zoo in the jungle. I do have a potty mouth and I don't sugarcoat shit, so if that's not for you, that's a-okay. If you are here for no bullshit beauty content, that's exactly what you will get here on my channel. My content will be and always has been the truth and always receipt-based to the best of my ability and knowledge. My goal for my channel is to stick up for the viewers and consumers and to shine a light on the good and the bad beauty influencers and brands. On this channel, you will see me call out shady lying influencers who can't tell the truth to save their Brazilian butt-lifted asses. I will tell that truth regardless of my relationship or whether or not I like them and regardless if they're your favorite guru of all time. The majority of my content here is beauty product related. I showcase looks for young and mature skin and different skin tones as well. If you guys like honest makeup reviews, dupes, hauls, hits or shits of the month, up close and accurate lighting, swatches, and always unfiltered makeup looks, this may be an informative and fun place for you. I care about my viewers, and more importantly, I care about inclusivity and diversity and honesty in this beauty community. Today's video is balls to the wall, filled with receipts, and I want you to leave here with all the information you need to spot undisclosed ads, fake reviews, sponsorships, and all that shit. The information I will be sharing with you is in the baby stages right now. However, in doing my research, I found these issues to be rapidly growing and branching off into not just beauty, but other genres as well. The new way brands are taking advantage of influencers and consumers is all the way fucked up. If you aren't into makeup content, but you do purchase items based off social media reviews and posts, I urge you to watch this video anyway. The same shit is prevalent in the fashion, DIY, home decor, and health and fitness communities as well. I do have another channel where I will be posting non-beauty related personal content, and if you're interested in getting to know me, my family, and I better, that will be linked below. I'm going to skip all the like, share, subscribe bullshit because, well, it's annoying and you all know how that shit works. So, let's dive right into this fuckfest, shall we? Around 5 years ago, my girl Sam, or as you may know, Here for the Tea, she changed the beauty community forever and for the better. She made a 4-part series of videos explaining the shady practices of influencer marketing and how beauty gurus were using their platforms illegally, unethically, and irresponsibly. All of Sam's videos will be made available below, as well as any and all receipts and sources of TikTok videos used for your own perusal. After that series, change really started to happen, for the better. A lot of beauty gurus were more forthcoming and started to disclose appropriately and according to the FTC guidelines. And just to be fair, at the time, I think a lot of this influencer marketing was new territory for everyone. A-list celebrities were the original culprits of non-disclosure. The pushing of beauty products, apparel, the latest Hollywood diet pills, detox teas were the new TV commercials. These commercials seemed like authentic and genuine recommendations because social media made it easier for celebrities to appear more relatable. These ads were in short video clips in celebrities' own homes, their bathrooms, kitchens, filmed in their everyday clothes with personal friends and family, and living their normal life in the background. As you can see here, the FTC was laying down major fines and warning letters to people like the Kardashians, the Jersey Shore cast, to celebrities on TV, movie screens, all the way to fashion and supermodels. So after Sam's series got some circulation, a lot of our beloved gurus were open and apologetic. When viewers or drama channels called them out or brought their attention to their undisclosed ads or links, they made the applicable changes accordingly and willingly. Well, some of them did. But I digress. Even brands were requiring and telling creators to disclose properly in their respective contracts. That was definitely not the case back when the FTC started to crack down and fine celebs and influencers upwards of $40,000 per infraction. Think about it. 20 links in a video, non-disclosed. That's a lot of fucking moolah. Some influencers blatantly refused to. Despite being called out on a regular basis, but here we are. 5 years later, and new creators and seasoned creators are still fucking at it, with new social media platforms popping up everywhere. With all of these changes abound, there are new ways of marketing tactics being brought to the table. And not to just gurus with millions of followers either. These shady marketing practices are now being made available to everyone with a social media account. Sounds great, don't it? Amazing. Anyone can make money doing a review or an ad, regardless of their viewership. You would think that was awesome, but it's not. Not so much, and here's why. Allow me to show you the 2022 bitch-ass marketing tactics that are infiltrating the beauty space and other styles of social media-based genres. In this video, I will show you 1, how to spot it, 2, who's using it, 3, the brands that are participating in it and encouraging it, and 4, the way small creators are being taken advantage of. And just to include some positivity in this shit show, I will show you the right way that this can be done, legally and ethically. So just keep watching, because you will see later on in this video that I basically snuck in on the back end of this new marketing platform, and I signed up for the program so you can see firsthand how they work from an influencer's perspective and as a viewer, or shall I say a potential customer. I'll be able to show you the amount of money that can be made and the wording being used to justify this shit so they can put their heads on their pillows at night. I will also be showing you another program that is currently in beta testing right now, but may be available very, very soon. And I signed up for that too. One day, a couple weeks ago, I was minding my business, as I always do on the Bird app, and a friend of mine, Bitchy Sarcastic Mom, she DM'd me about a TikTok video. Bitchy knows how much I love non-disclosure and shady-ass beauty gurus and TikTokers. But anywho, she led me to a wonderful creator by the name of Veronica. Veronica had just done a review of Bobbi Brown's new brand, Jones Road, and the viral her new foundation shit. The product's reviews had gone viral, and there's a reason for that. And it's not because of the TikToker Meredith smearing it all over a mug like an ass. I believe there's an even bigger reason, and I'll show you that in a bit. Now, Veronica was contacted to do an interview for a podcast regarding her Jones Road review. The podcast host asked Veronica if her review was sponsored. Let me play for you Veronica's TikTok. It is her experience, so let's have her tell it. I will leave the link to the podcast below as it delves into this much further.
If you buy makeup or beauty products based on reviews that you see on TikTok, you need to listen to this. In an ideal world, a content creator, if they are making a video and getting paid for it, would fully disclose that. It should say somewhere on that video in the captions, right where you can see it, ads, sponsored content, or company partner. However, that is not always happening. I was recently interviewed for a podcast on Slate.com about the Jones Road What the Foundation. And something I learned on that interview really made me lose a lot of respect for Jones Road and, frankly, a lot of content creators. So the interviewer asked me if I was part of the bounty program when I did my Jones Road What the Foundation reviews. I said, no, I'm not. I actually didn't even know what the bounty program was. I thought she was talking about the creator fund on TikTok, but she wasn't. I have now learned that Jones Road and other companies, I guess, are part of what they're calling a bounty program, where when someone buys the product from their website with their own money, they then have the chance to sign up for the bounty.
It's me again. Sorry, just want to pause for 1 second. Bounty program is a term you'll be hearing a lot through this video. A bounty program is basically a new style of influencer marketing, just like our style, shop style, Amazon, Magically, but with a twist. So when you hear or see the word bounty, just know that this is a potential ad and the creator is making a commission on your purchase. I will absolutely delve into this much further later on in the video, but I wanted you to be aware of the term beforehand, as it will be mentioned a million times from here on out. Okay, back to Veronica.
Which will pay them to leave positive reviews on TikTok with the promise that if the company likes their video, they may actually use it in advertising as well and pay them even more money. What is so devious about this is because it's not really an ad to begin with, the content creator doesn't have to disclose that it's an ad because they're simply making a positive video with the hopes that it will get views and that they'll get paid. This is so wrong on so many levels. And the fact that Jones Road is participating in this makes me not want to use any Jones Road products from now on. And I'm not going to trust any reviews that I see of Jones Road products from now on.
In this next TikTok, Veronica also talks about more information that she learned regarding Jones Road beauty and bounty programs, and I'm going to let her explain.
My last video about the Jones Road Beauty Bounty program, where they are paying influencers, content creators for positive reviews on TikTok, kind of set off a firestorm in the comments section. And apparently it's not just Jones Road Beauty, ostensibly it is other companies as well. I just don't know which other companies.
Here, Veronica talks about learning that it's not just Jones Road Beauty, but other well-known beauty brands. I will show you the brands participating, as well as a huge Jeff Bezos corporation we all buy from that's doing this as well, privately using their own bounty and not this specific program. Okay, back to Veronica.
So now I'm getting a lot of comments like this, and it makes me sad because there are some really, really great content creators on here who weren't part of this program, who tell you when they're getting paid by a company, and who are honest with their reviews. So I'm going to tell you some of my favorites.
Veronica was kind enough to list several TikTokers whom she absolutely trusts and who she deems honest, but due to the fact that they are Veronica's personal favorite creators, I have not included them in this video. Although I trust Veronica, I really don't know these creators and I don't feel comfortable recommending people I don't know in a video, but I will absolutely link her TikTok below so you can find them easily and make that call for yourself. I hope you understand why and know that it's not shade to Veronica at all or any of the creators that she mentioned. Here we have another TikTok in which Veronica learned from other creators that I will also include shortly, specifically an amazing creator, Sophie, whose username is RESIDUALDATA. Who are the brands other than Jones Road that are using this program? Okay, Veronica, spill the tea.
I've got the tea. These are the beauty brands that are paying for positive reviews on TikTok. I found this information in large part to a TikTok creator at RESIDUALDATA. I'll tag her right here. So I was able to track down the Bounty Program website thanks to some of her videos that I watched, and I took screenshots. These are the beauty brands paying people to leave positive reviews. So quick screenshot, this is the website, Bounty. Lest anyone argue with me, it is a direct, these are ads. These creators are actually giving up right to their content to the brands by participating in this program. And if they read the small tiny print that probably most of the creators don't read, it does say that they need to comply with FTC requirements, which would mean labeling their videos as ads. There are other like lifestyle brands, home brands, stuff like that on there too. I didn't recognize most of the names, so I'm just going to do the beauty brands. First up, of course, Jones Road Beauty. Next up, we have Doe Lashes. This one doesn't surprise me at all. Kaja Beauty. And then we have M Cosmetics and Damn Gina. Plant Made, looks like it's a skincare company. I've never heard of it, but it's on there. And that's it for the beauty brands. If you're interested in seeing which creators actually made videos, if you go to their website, you can actually see some of their top videos. I'm not going to share any of the screenshots of the videos from the creators or tag them. I'm not here to shame the creators. I'm going to assume that they didn't know better. But they could be putting themselves at legal jeopardy, so they may want to watch out. This is what RESIDUALDATA likes to call predatory marketing company. So buyer beware. If you see any video reviews from these beauty brands, just know that they very well may be paid positive reviews.
Now, remember a little bit ago I said I would get into the reason why Jones Road, what the foundation is going viral? This is what I was referring to. Let's see what TikTok creator Delaney Kalia and RESIDUALDATA have to say.
Is going so viral here on TikTok. This is why.
Yeah, so this is absolutely happening. Here's the tea. I saw some people saying that this wasn't true, but here's the proof that it is. So this is the brand that they're using. It's called Bounty. And they basically pay people who have bought a product to promote that product positively on TikTok. As you can see here, if you don't like it, you're just not supposed to talk about it, which is unethical. Here's the real tea though. So if you go to the Jones Road Beauty page on Bounty, you can see their top posts and presumably the amount of money that these posts have garnered. So I'm not making any concrete accusations here, but logic would bring me to assume that these are examples of the platform working well, which would mean that these people are getting paid for this deal. These videos are by the same person, and none of those videos say ad, which would mean she got over $2,000 for illegal unpaid sponsorship, which could make both her and Jones Road liable for tens of thousands in penalties. I mean, Jones Road would definitely be fucked. I just don't know if these people are actually...
Residual data and Delaney bring up amazing points in this video. Residual data talks about the FTC guidelines and whether these bounty ads are compliant. She also poses the question, are these creators even getting paid? Delaney explains here in the following clip about the FTC involvement. Let's see.
The FTC has sent out notices to brands and influencers, so if you are an influencer or consumer on this app or any other app, listen up. This month, the FTC has sent out 700 notices to brands and also has updated their rules and guidelines for influencers. The FTC put out a notice stating, if you do anything to manipulate consumers, brands could be fined up to $44,000 per violation. So what does this mean? A lot of you may have noticed, if you haven't, you're about to find out, TikTok has become like a breeding ground for influencers hiding ads, putting partner, putting sponsor. Basically, this has become like a cult of people who want to hide the fact that they're having ads. So the FTC is clearly getting very fed up with this, and they're doing things about it now. A lot of you are probably watching your favorite influencers on here, and you're seeing that they're putting partner or whatever. Partner is ad. That's exactly what that means. And there's a lot of gray area with using partner, which means you as the consumer is not getting treated very fairly by not knowing that they got paid for that partnership. If the influencer that's working with a brand for an ad, if they have their little description and you can't clearly see hashtag partner, hashtag sponsorship, hashtag ad, the brand and the influencer could be fined. The hashtag ad does not need to be in a drop down, like the see more button. You need to be able to clearly see that that's an ad, so there's no gray area for you as a consumer. Again, this is all new information, October 2021. To the influencers, this is your
So now that we know, this is what proper disclosure looks like. So as you can see, here is my description box from one of my videos. As soon as you click on the description box, the legal proper way to disclose that you're using any kind of affiliate links or have any discount codes is the very first thing a person sees when they drop down your description bar is FTC disclaimer. It can't be all the way at the bottom. It can't be on an About Me page, which I've seen people do in the past. They put it on a completely different tab on YouTube. It must be the very first thing people see. As you can see here, a classic JACLYN Hill video. Almost every video that she puts up will have link after link after link after link. She will post links on her Instagram daily of items she's wearing or things she bought or Trader Joe's or her Amazon favorite videos are loaded. Every single link she has, with the exception of a few, are all undisclosed affiliate links at the very, very bottom, all the way after she describes her family life, her bullshit, her personal life, her ass is itchy. Then she has at the bottom, not only is it incorrect, it says some of her links may be affiliate links. So in turn, a reader, if they ever get to the bottom of that page, you don't know which ones are affiliate or not. She says some of them are, but they're not separated by an asterisk. They're not noted, nothing. So here's 100 links. Some of them are, some of them aren't. That's basically what she's saying. And that's only if her viewer gets all the way down to the bottom to even read that bullshit. Let's be honest. People will be more leery of someone who is disclosing than someone who doesn't disclose ads. And that's because people will think that they're not being paid. And then they just put the link there for our convenience so we can find it. This shit needs to change, and it needs to change immediately. We need to stop this stigma around disclosure. Now, if you all remember, I said I joined the bounty program. I used all of my real info and actual social media accounts and channels, and I'm going to take you on the inside. I'm going to show you how this bounty program works, some frequently asked questions, what it looks like, the brands involved, and how much money can be made. So let's get into this. So here we have the bounty website. There's two ways you can sign up. As you can see, you can either sign up directly through Bounty, or you can join by clicking on this link from a participating brand site. Just know that only selected products have the link. On a side note, I think brands are picking which products qualify, and from my research, it seems like they're the newest items the brand launches. Please note that both ways require you to provide your phone number, email, and a TikTok account. After entering my info, I received an email prompting me to verify my accounts, so I did. After verification, I'm led directly to the page seen here. Here we have Bounty's homepage where they list the following tabs. First, let's click on the inspiration page. This page is filled with creative videos doing reviews on all different types of products. Here's where Bounty advises you the style and the type of videos that they feel will be monetizable. They basically want a fucking TV production type of commercial with good lighting and nice edits. And not only do they want it for free, it actually costs you money because you're the one that's buying the product. Here I click on the ads to give you an example of some beauty product reviews.
You need to stop spending $150 to $200 on eyelash extensions and get this instead. Magnetic eyelashes. I got this from Glamnetic. Ooh. It's got these magnets at the end of the lash band, and it's a two-step process. All you gotta do is put on some eyeliner, and then after you put on your eyeliner, you put on the eyelash, and it's done. Wow, 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 wow. Look! Who needs eyelash extensions? And then it'll come right off, and it won't rip out any of my eyelashes. It feels so pretty.
So after that cringe fest, let's look at the next tab, Wallet. As you see here, when you click on my wallet, you'll go directly to the earnings I would have made. As you can see, I have nothing pending. After Wallet, we have a Support tab. Here we find a plethora of frequently asked questions. I won't be diving into each question, but I will be further discussing the ones that I take issue with. Let's look at the very first question. What are the FTC guidelines for creators using Bounty? Note here that these are most definitely not FTC guidelines. This has absolutely nothing to do with the FTC. Putting hashtag Bounty does two things. It gets people to see their brand, and it helps them find creators' reviews. So basically, you're doing their fucking job for them. Lord. Let's look at some of the other questions for now. They show how Bounty works, how old you have to be, where you can find Bounty-eligible products, earning potential, how long till creators get paid, how many TikTok reviews you're allowed, where else you can do Bounty reviews, what is required for reviews, what if you dislike the product, what to avoid in your review, who owns the rights to your content, tech issues, and do you earn a set amount per post. Now, I know this is a lot, and I promise I'll make everything more clear as I go, but let's look at the questions that really irked me the most. One of the scariest for me, believe it or not, is this one. Where can I post content for Bounty? Bounty's answer states the following. TikTok is our one true home for now, but we're looking into jumping into more socials soon. The impact that this will have on other platforms like YouTube and Instagram is a game changer. There's already a huge issue of non-disclosure on those platforms, as you saw in the beginning of this video. I can't imagine adding this into the mix. Eventually, the platforms we love will be turning into nothing but commercials and dishonesty, and I'm pissed. I found and fell in love with YouTube because it was just everyday people reviewing everyday products. Of course, creators can and should make an income, but this is on a different level of scammy to me. The next question I had to reread because I was taken aback, and that was this one. What if I don't like the product? Okay, listen. An ad is a positive video or picture showcasing a product and convincing people why they would want it or should want it. A review is a positive or negative experience. I think we can all agree on that. So keep in mind that each time we read or hear the word review, their asses are lying. This is not a review. This is an ad. The verbiage they use here is so fucking underhanded. Not every purchase we make is our favorite. If that's the case with a purchase that's eligible for Bounty, it's not a video for Bounty. What? We aren't here to tell you what to post. Yes, you are. We're here to help you get paid when you share products you love and to help your favorite brands grow. If that's not fucking gaslighting, this aggravates my core. Let's move on. The last question I found interesting is this. Who owns the rights to the content I create? So as you can see by their answer, they do, not you, Bounty, and in turn the brand under a sub-license. Creators get paid a shit ton of money to create ads like the ones that they want. They're taking advantage of creators here, especially the small ones. And in a few, I'm going to show you a prime example. The next and very last tab on Bounty's site is the Shop tab. Here you can see all the brands that participate and purposely, I want to reiterate, purposely seek out the products and brands that have a Bounty eligible link. Note when I click on M Cosmetics, it leads me directly to products and not just M's website. I feel like these brands and programs are honesty-sucking vampires. Anyway, I'll click on the Warm Dusk product so you can see it indeed is Bounty eligible. And as we scroll down, you'll see the Bounty TikTok tab. Here I'm going to walk you through my purchase really quickly. It's what happens right after that which truly made me lose my shit. I've always wanted to try M Cosmetic blushes, so I started there. I chose a shade that I liked and I purchased it. I did leave out my checkout experience for obvious reasons, but as you can see here, I paid $37.33 and I used a discount code that they gave me for signing up for future emails. As soon as my payment was complete, I was immediately alerted by Bounty through text to make my review and get paid. On June 9th, I received the following text and email. Imagine my confusion. After all this bullfucky, they have the audacity to limit the time in which we post. This can't be. Keep in mind, this is normal criteria for brands to put in contracts for sponsored ads and posts. Anyway, I took my shocked ass over to my email and sent the following to Bounty support. My email reads as this. Just received a text message from Bounty saying my order has been delivered. It's saying that I need to do a review on TikTok within the next 7 days in order to get paid. Is that the case? Do I have to do my own review on TikTok within a certain amount of time to be paid? I know my email sounds redundant, but I specifically wrote it that way so they had to be clear and concise with their response. And lo and behold, here's their response from Matt. Hi there. Thanks for reaching out to Bounty support. Brands typically prefer content is published within the first 7 days after you receive your order, just to make sure it's fresh. If you need more time, no problem at all. Just reach out to us so when you're ready, via chat, and we can bump up that expiration date for you. Just a heads up, you will continue to get automated reminders until the end of that initial 7-day period. Well, Matt, ain't that some shit? Here's my issue. Saying brands like it because they want it to be fresh? That's not a review. That's a first impression at best. Never would I create a review after using a product that briefly. 7 days is a joke. You get it in the mail. You don't always use it that night. Probably the next day or the day after that. That's maybe one time. Then you got 4 more days to make a look, film it, edit it, and get it up. Come on now. You may be using it twice. And Matt was not lying when he said I would get reminders either. I got one every fucking day for a week. I mean, Jesus Christ. And after the 7th day, I received an alert that my time had expired. Are you kidding? Oh. So now, creators are being pressured to get it up there too. This is insane to me. And in my opinion, I would never trust a review from a creator participating in this bullshit. Anyway, let me know down below if you would like to see a start to finish process on buying something through the Bounty program and reviewing it. I'll have to buy a few things because then if I don't like them, I'm not reviewing it positively. And that's apparently how you get paid. You only get paid if it's a positive review. Just let me know below if that's something you would be interested in. Okay, we're not finished here. This shit gets better. Bounty actually had the meatballs to leave a comment on Sophie RESIDUALDATA's video. I shit you not, this is what they had to say. Check this out.
Bestie, is this a joke? This is exactly why creators need to be careful of predatory marketing companies. So I made a video tangentially talking about how this brand pays creators for views, but none of those creators are marking those videos as ads, which is illegal. And this brand commented on my post saying, that said, we've also added a requirement for all posts going forward to include the hashtag bounty so that people can see on the post itself, like that it's an ad. Now what makes this predatory is that adding hashtag bounty is not FTC compliant at all. It's still illegal. But deep, hard to find, in Bounty's own creator terms, they say that you have to comply with FTC guidelines on disclosure, which very explicitly says that you cannot use vague terms like hashtag bounty Nobody knows what that means. Telling creators to just put hashtag bounty is encouraging them to commit a federal
Okay, so now that we know where the program stands, let's see what the brands are up to and their input. I decided to search the hashtag bounty and hashtag mcosmetics. So I did hashtag bounty and I searched the brand with a hashtag together. And this is what I found. Take a look at some of the content being made by all of these creators, big and small. They don't make a dime unless they hit 100 views. Just stay tuned because I'm going to show you the calculator and everything, how everyone gets paid. Now, while I understand how business works and everyone needs to get their metaphorical piece of ass, it just seems so shitty to me. Pun intended. Also keep in mind, not a single one of these reviews were disclosed properly. For instance, take a look at this creator's review. It is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. The overall look is gorgeous. Normally, an ad like this would get some nice money. However, let's look at the earning potential of this review. As you can see here, Gabriella has about 7,700 views on her post. Here we have a calculator provided by Bounty to see how much she should be paid. And if, that's a big if, they deem her review worthy. So as you can see here, according to their calculations, she should receive approximately $47. Now remember what we learned earlier. These brands, on top of this, earn the right to her content. They are allowed to use it anywhere and everywhere they want. She shot an entire QV-fucking-C commercial for a multi-million-dollar brand for whatever dollars she's made according to her views at the time this video is being made. No, absolutely the fuck not. This is so wrong. And as Sophie, RESIDUALDATA, stated, this is absolutely predator marketing. They are using and abusing and taking advantage of small creators and using their desire to grow in such a saturated industry. And well, frankly, it's gross and predatory, just like Sophie pointed out. So you all thought I was done. Well, not yet. So here we have the bounty program and the brands commenting on reviews. And it didn't dawn on either of them to tell the creator that they're not properly disclosing. What the fuck is that? I truly believe that some of these creators really had no idea about proper disclosure. And the brands that they are metaphorically employed by are having them out there for the wolves at the FTC and Truth and Ad to be fined, but not once, but for every single bounty they fucking post. And wait, there's more. When searching for participating brands, I came across Kaja Beauty. You won't believe this shit. Let's take a look at Kaja's products that qualify for bounties. And the best part, look what they have to say about the bounty program. You heard me right. They made a whole ass video about the bounty program on their brand's TikTok. Let's listen.
Hey cuties! Do you love Kaja and also love TikTok? Then you're gonna wanna listen to this. You can now post on TikTok and get paid for doing so. Let me show you how. Obviously, go ahead and go onto our website, kajabeauty.com. Click on any product that you've been wanting to get from Kaja. For this example, we can use our newest addition to our family, Whipped Cream. And if you scroll a little bit down, you can see this right here. It says, post on TikTok, get paid. And this is no joke. You can earn unlimited cash back when you post on TikTok. All you have to do is sign up here, enter your phone number, purchase your Kaja product, and then once it arrives, go ahead and make your content, post on TikTok, and get paid for doing so. Have fun, cuties!
Okay, cuties. Now that we have a better idea of what's going on, who is involved, why it's unethical, I'd like to talk briefly on what I found after doing further research regarding bounties. For instance, this bounty program is just one who pays in cash to creators. Allegedly, of course. I don't know if anyone has even received a payment, so I actually can't even say that for sure. But with that being said, there are other bounty programs that compensate with cryptocurrency. Here you can see some of the information I found, and please feel free to pause to read this. So, we really need to be on our toes when being recommended products even more diligently than before. I feel that this will become more common as we progress forward. I mentioned earlier in the video that there was another huge corporation that participates in a bounty program. This corporation has their own program, and I will say the rules to be a part of their programs are very clear. If you don't disclose according to the FTC guidelines, your review will be disqualified from earning money in the program. Let's take a look, shall we?
Okay, affiliates, you love Amazon Associates, getting paid a percentage for referrals when your readers buy things on Amazon. If your readers click and buy, you get paid. But did you know there are even more ways to make money with your site? Introducing the Amazon Bounty Program. Every time one of your readers signs up for select Amazon services using links or banners on your site, you earn a fixed advertising fee, or bounty. Example, have a media or news site? Add Prime Video links and earn when readers sign up for a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. Got a parental advice blog? Add a banner for Amazon Baby Registry and instantly earn a bounty if your readers use it to create a free registry. And it's not just banners. You can write content and add text links that drive readers to try Amazon services. Writing epic book reviews? Try a link to Kindle Unlimited. Earn a bounty if visitors sign up for a free 30-day trial. Fulfill the bounty requirements and earn your fee. There are dozens of bounties available, so you can choose the ones that your readers are most likely to use. Want to get started? Simple. Just log into Amazon Associates and click here. Browse the available bounties and choose the ones that are right for you. That's it. Now get out there and score some bounties. I'm Alex for Amazon.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the Amazon Bounty Program? I'm personally not really mad at it. And as long as they stand by their word about disqualification, I'm okay with it. Anyway, there is one thing I don't like though. And when I say I don't mind it and I'm not mad at it, I do have a concern. Knowing you can get paid for a positive review, positive being the key word here, it will encourage creators to just make all positive reviews so they can get paid. Just some food for thought. All I ask is for transparency and compliance, and it's not a lot to ask. It's actually the bare minimum. You earn, brands earn, and consumers don't get taken for a ride on shady products that gurus lied about to make a buck at your expense. I'd like to share a few final thoughts from creators mentioned in this video. I too share their exact feelings on these topics, so let's briefly hear what they had to say.
Okay, this is the last video I'm going to make on this, I promise. There are so many people in the comments defending Jones Road. I'm going to try to make this really simple to explain why this bounty program is so wrong. With this bounty program, they are in essence paying for positive reviews. If you go to my profile and listen to the podcast, the podcaster went through the whole sign up for the bounty program. There are instructions in the bounty program to not leave negative reviews. So people are being paid to leave positive reviews for Jones Road What the Foundation. I'm not saying it's a bad product. I bought it and I liked it. But it is wrong to pay for positive reviews. Imagine going to Sephora, trying to pick a foundation on their website, and so you go to the one that has all these great reviews. And then you find out all those reviews were paid for by the makeup brand. This is completely different than hiring a content creator or an influencer to make an ad. Those are disclosed, that they're ads. You know that you are watching an ad and you can decide whether you want to believe it or not. But when someone is being paid to leave a positive review and you are not being told that they're making this review as part of the bounty program, as part of a paid for positive review program, it's shady. It should be illegal. It might be illegal. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but it's wrong. It is just flat out wrong.
No matter what I do, it's an ad, right? It's sad. It makes me
I found this video super interesting. Please go watch the whole thing if you haven't seen it, but I have some thoughts and advice. So Michaela, who I adore, talks about how frustrating and hurtful it is when people falsely accuse her of not disclosing her sponsorships. Now, on an individual level, I completely sympathize with her and how it would be hurtful to be called dishonest when you're not. However, she goes on to say, quote, just be a little more cognizant, I guess. It's against my character to not disclose something as an ad. Now, the real problem here is not the people who are accusing her of being dishonest, but the amount of dishonest influencers that there currently are. Asking consumers to be less critical of an industry where they know people employ predatory business practices will not solve this problem. What is now necessary and what will solve this problem is influencers and large creators actively and openly speaking out against people who do not follow FTC guidelines and who are dishonest. Influencers need to talk about the predatory practices within their own community, or else the entire industry is under question.
She has absolutely no disclosure whatsoever, which is particularly concerning considering the age of her target demographic being young girls. Girl, if you're going to use referral links in your description box, do your job and disclose the fact that you will be earning commission. You at least owe that to your viewers so that they can make a decision based on being fully aware that you stand to profit off the sale. I hate the fact that you literally have to beg these people to do what they're supposed to do by law. It's fucking absurd that they get to make all this money off their young, impressionable subscribers by hiding details that they are required to disclose. BTW, the law is not optional.
We are almost finished here. On a positive note, I wanted to include this clip because this creator has got her shit together. This is what creators you watch should be doing.
I know you've seen this all over TikTok. I'm going to review it. The Jones Road, What the Foundation. Disclaimer, I did use my own money to purchase this and a couple other products, but I will get a small compensation for the review.
Now that's how it's done. Of course, she will also be linked below so you can easily find her review if you were interested. Some closing thoughts. I truly hope that not only you learn from the video how to be savvy and a smarter consumer, I also hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts below and keep the conversation going. Hold your favorite creators accountable regarding disclosure. In hindsight, if they listen to you, you could be saving them $45,000 a link or worse. It really is great to be back, and I look forward to continuing making content like this and getting back to my dupes and reviews and my favorites and all that other good stuff. I love you all, and I will see you really, really soon. Bye!